everyone, and welcome to episode 7. It's an indoor day because it's hot, hot, hot here. My name is Diane. I know, you probably know who I am already, but sometimes we have new friends that pop in. I am a Canadian knitter. I live in the center of Canada in the province of Manitoba, and I am doing 12 Days of Christmas with my version of Christmas in July. If you see behind me, this is what we've opened so far. And today we're going to do a bit of a recap on the first 6 days to show the collections of yarns that I've opened. So I think that's going to be a lot of fun. I was actually pretty blown away when I compiled everything together when I saw all the colors. So I'm looking forward to sharing that with you just before we open day 7 of each Advent. Why am I talking so slow? Yes, it is incredibly hot. The temperature is not going to get any cooler over the next week, so we'll see. I did go outside this morning and water my garden, which is something that I haven't had to do much of in the last month because it's been raining so bad. I got a nice little kiss on the cheek by a mosquito. I am planning to stay inside for most of the day, and I'll go back out in the evening and water again. Well, last time we met, I shared my pattern of cheeky chickens, and this time I decided to cast on another one of my own patterns for my markets because I have a market in October and we need to get knitting over here. I cast on, can anyone tell me what this is? It's one of my fox stools. Here's what it looks like when you put it on yourself. It's my own pattern. It's in Ravelry. I'll link it below. No obligation. I'm just sharing this with you because I'm making it for my markets. I only made around 6 or 7 last year and they all went within the first day. I do a big 3-day market. So I've got maybe 6 of them made so far, so I thought I better get going and knitting on this. This is a very, I would call it beginner learning new techniques friendly pattern. It's mostly just done in garter stitch, but you do some ribbing and a little bit of increases and decreases, but I fully explain how to do them in the written form of the pattern. One size pretty much because it's an adjustable pattern. The back of the head has a loop. You slip the tail through and you can adjust it to any size you want. I mostly make mine in acrylic, but I did do one last year, which was an alpaca wool blend. And it was really nice. And here's a photo of the lady wearing it who purchased it. So I might make a few more of those as well, but they're fun. They're super fun to make. So that's my new cast on. Let's look at the first 6 days I opened for the James Bond Advent. Quite a variety of colors, and I'm excited to see what the next 6 days are. On episode 12, we're going to put them all out here on the ottoman and we're going to kind of group them together to see which we can play with and make a bigger project. My gosh, that mosquito sure got me today, didn't it? Yeah, I'm a little squirrely. That's the way I am.
I'm telling you, don't go out there to L.A. and clean it up. Or I'm coming out there and clean you up, and I mean that. Is this the stupid mother that tailed you uptown?
There seems to be some mistake. My name is...
Names is for tombstones, baby. You all take this honky out and waste him, now.
Names is for tombstones, baby. Mr. Big, live and let die. I have no idea. Really bad at guessing the colors this Advent. So what do you think it is? I'm not even going to guess, and I'm going to open her up. Whew. Oh, that's cool. That is like a kind of a turquoise, tealy blue with a green combined. Very bright, vibrant colors. That's gorgeous. You know what this reminds me of? The sweater I knit yesterday. And let's look at it. Here is a little reminder of what the yarn looked like. I actually remembered to video it this time. And here is the sweater. This one got more blue in it, but I feel like the really bright sweaters are the ones people are drawn to at markets. So again, a fun little knit that you can do for a little gift for someone. I bought the hangers all on Amazon. I can't find the wooden ones anymore. I did find some black metal ones. The size of hanger that I purchased is, in this part here, is considered a 6mm. I'll put a link below of the metal ones, and I'll put a photo here of what they look like that I have, but I'm trying to use up all my wooden ones first because they're a little more fancy. So we have some colors left to pick. Not very many. I've got 5 colors here left, so I can't, you know what, I'm just gonna take them out of, I'm gonna take them out of the band because they don't fit. So these are the colors. So we are just going to pull one. Ooh. I like this. I think this color was also in an earlier Advent I had of theirs. This color is called Glow Sticks. And that's gonna be a beautiful, speckly, colorful one. So that's gonna get on the needles tonight. It's time for Name That Bird. Back to foxes. I have not seen my fox friend very much this year, but I did have a sighting in the spring, and here's a little snippet of what I actually caught on video. They're living across the road. I guess the rent was too expensive here, but I'm still got my eyes out and hoping that I'm gonna see them. Earlier years, we had quite a few of them living in our tree line, and we would have Kit that came out in the dawn and dusk and play in our backyard. It was just so wonderful to watch them. It was a highlight of my summer those years, but I don't get to see them as often, but I'm hoping for another sighting, so fingers crossed. Let's look at the progress of my sock. I'm still on the leg. I got a little bit more done, but not a lot. I've got around 20 rows left of the leg before I start the heel flapping gusset, and then there'll be no stopping me. I'm feeling quite confident that I'm gonna have these socks on my feet for episode 12.
I'd like to solve the puzzle.
All right.
Pat, I'd like to solve the puzzle.
Okay.
our winner claimed her prize. Because her username in YouTube and her email address and her username in her Ravelry were all different. If that happens, I will ask you to put a specific comment or phrase that I give you in your comment on my video so that I know it's you, because I don't want, you know, someone coming back and saying, oh, I won, and then someone else coming and saying, oh, I won, and well, who's who? So she did that, and I've sent her the pattern. Congratulations. And her first name is Hope, and I want to share with you what Hope selected. Now, Hope is a newer knitter, and she is going to tackle this petite knit pattern. I will link it below. And this is her first knitted garment. So good luck, Hope, and I hope you send us a photo that we can share in the future. On episode 8, we are going to be drawing a name. Hubs will be drawing the name. He's helping me out with this, for a Canadian winner to receive the ET bag with the Gingersnap yarn. And make sure you get your comments in. We're going to pick somebody and let you know then. Let's look at the 6 days that we have opened already for Sweet Skein of mine. I know. Amanda can't get rid of me now, I tell ya. Day number 7. Now this is squishy. This is squishy, everyone. I know I act like I'm 5 years old. And I am in my head. Ooh, we've got some more minis. Beautiful. And she's got a little thing here, 80% superwash merino, 20% nylon, 92 yards. They're fingering weight. I am going to take them off of here. Oh, and another stitch marker with a little heart. I'm going to take them off of here, and I'm going to put them down on the ottoman so we can see what they look like with the other minis. So these are the 3. Beautiful. I think grouping them all together would make a really great sock. We have an apple tree that produces every 2 years, and this year we're going to be getting apples again, so I'm very excited. But that's going to take a while to produce. Otherwise, our garden's going really great. I cleaned up some of the lettuce leaves and gave everything a good water, as I mentioned this morning. And my radishes that I planted, my radish seeds, have just popped up as well. I'm not going out there to take a photo. I'll show you next time. But the garden has just been really exploding. The tops of the potato plants are starting to die, which is the sign that there's potatoes growing underneath. We did have tiny ones, but we want them to get a little bit bigger. My favorite thing of all is potatoes from the garden. You can't beat them. Well, everyone, I'm going to let you go. I am going to start my sweater and work on my fox stole. The next time will probably be an indoor episode again, just because, well, it's hot. Stay cool wherever you're watching from, and I will see you on episode 8. Bye for now.
this sunlight. If I'm going with you, I know we'll get to the other side. Sinking in, I know this feels right. Catching a breeze, love moving through me like